our family is a garbage family. That's what we know. My dad started
Trashy.
ADM sanitation, residential, subscription-based garbage in '95. So I would have been 8, 9 years old then. I grew up in it. He eventually had front load, roll off, anything garbage related. So that's all I did as a kid. And they were in business for about 17 years. And they sold their business in 2012. At that time, I was, I guess, technically like the general manager of their company. Went on to work for one of the big corporates. Did not enjoy my time there. Made it about 90 days, and then that's when ADM Roll-Off technically officially formed. There was some old equipment they still had from that didn't go to the big corporate with the sale. January 1 hit, and that was, or December, whatever it was, 29th was my last day at the corporate. We started, basically had no customers, no anything. I had a CDL, so I started driving a truck. My brother was still in high school, but he would answer the phones. He knew he never wanted to go to college, so we never expected it to turn into what it is today. But at 18, he was like, I'll make some money. I'll be in this garbage business with my brother. 7 or 8 years. I mean, we bootstrapped everything, paid cash for everything.
That's awesome.
We were after the first couple of years, we started growing relatively fast, so we needed more dumpsters. We scoured Craigslist. We bought any piece of junk we could get. And then since me and Jake have been in it for forever, we know how to weld, paint, work on stuff. So we would weld old dumpsters, paint them, refurb them, slap ADM stickers on them, and that's what we did for years. And we probably went from we probably added a couple hundred dumpsters just doing that.
You said you started with 30. How many dumpsters do you have right now?
A little over 600.
Yeah.
How many trucks?
Close to 700.
Pre-internet and SEO and all the stuff you guys do, it was just the Yellow Pages. So he wanted to be in the front of the Yellow Pages, and there was another local garbage company that was CLM Sanitation, and so he wanted to be above them. He said he learned later that it didn't really matter. He could have just paid for ads in Yellow Pages and been above them. So he was thinking AAA.
The original SEO right
yeah.
there.
Because I guarantee if you would have asked me when I was 8 to 16 years old, I probably would have said, I'm leaving. I'm never doing anything related to this ever again. And now it's like eat, sleep, and breathe it. Like garbage is on my mind all the time. And I talk to the guys all the time. Like Jake does, Taylor does, whatever.
Yeah.
So we've known some of them for years. It's definitely not that you're a corporate driver, you're a number, clock in, clock out, get out of here.
Yeah.
We weren't doing bad in business by any means, but it was just kind of just plugging along. And we had hired a couple of, general SEO.
That kind of loops Dad back into the whole thing, because my dad was very like.
Well, we can't make fun of that. He thought we could just build a website and run ourselves.
Yeah.
And as long as you put the keywords in there, hey, that's as best as you're gonna get.
I mean, I don't want to like name drop.
Wasn't it Wix?
Yeah. He was like,
Yeah.
I've been looking. I can do this, and we're like.
So that was the very first thing we did, and obviously that was a joke.
And then the guy
There
the
was
marketing.
two before them.
No names.
I don't remember.
Marketing people that he had utilized, we've told you all about this, where they would send us what they want to post, and I'm like, none of this is even like.
But I will say,
grammatically
in
correct.
their defense, I don't remember who the very first one was, got very little results. Then it definitely felt like an upgrade. I don't remember how much we grew to that guy, but the phone rang a little bit more. And then when we met up with you guys, that's when it was pretty explosive ever since then. I can still remember you saying, you're going to have to trust me. SEO is not instant. Give us 90 days or whatever you said. And I do vividly remember thinking, day 91, I was like, shit, the phone's ringing.
Yeah, y'all put in so much time to actually learn the industry.
Well, I've said that before.
The fact
you could have a job at a garbage company.
I was going to say, we can talk to you about roll-off, and you fully understand. You fully understand what we are doing. Yeah. And even if you don't, you can tell that you all actually want to know. Explain this to me. Okay, numbers aside, obviously you can look at numbers and say, okay, there's been growth, but you feel the growth.
Oh yeah.
You can feel the growth, and then we've thrown so many curveballs into the play. So, and y'all have kind of listened to that and rolled with it and actually absorbed the information and said, okay, this is what we think is best and how we should tackle this. Meanwhile, we probably if we were way back when, with the people that we were with previously, we would have never even told them about that because
There's no point.
they're not interested in
a
knowing
partner.
about
They're
that.
not a
Yeah.
partner, they're a vendor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the full circle moment because y'all are a small business. We're a small business. You guys have to make decisions on what you're doing in your business based on how that's going to pay off for the business, right? You're not going to buy a new truck just saying, oh, it's time to buy a new truck.
Yeah.
You know that there's a need for that truck.
Yep.
We're going through the same thing with what we're recommending for the marketing of your business. We're not just going to recommend, oh, do this, throw this on the mix, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
We're putting in the time up front to figure out, is this really a good thing to do? Do we want to recommend this? What's it going to pay as a value? Not just money, but is there a value that comes with this additional service?
And then with us, instead of it's buying a new truck to scale, it's usually hiring a new teamer with additional expertise.
Yeah.
And then our partners get to see that value.
Yeah.
We're at almost 90 employees now, so it's like going from 8 to 90. The people that are able to work on all of your marketing is just way better than what it has been.
Oh, yeah.
In the past.
I thought you guys were good in the beginning, but there's a noticeable difference. I mean, you guys have leveled up many, many times, so.
Yeah.